Here on the floor of Groundwater Week 2017 on the Marl Technologies stage, and we're being invaded by Schnieders, right?
Right.
Yeah, yeah. A little bit of background. This is John, and John, you're the winner of the Ross Oliver Award here. Congratulations for that. You also kind of a life member award as well. So a big week for you.
Big week.
And this young fella right beside you here is your son, who has had an incredible year. This is Michael. And Michael, you, this past year, the McElhaney Distinguished Lecture Series kind of took you all over the nation. So congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
And let's, first of all, with you, kind of talk about how long have you been in this arena and kind of this, the groundwater industry around this area?
Well, I've been in the groundwater approximately 30 years. I've been a member of the National Groundwater about 30 years. I've actually been in water research some 50 or so years, and probably dealt mainly with surface water, boilers, cooling towers, things of that nature, industrial water, primarily the first 15, 20 years. Then got into a little bit into groundwater, mainly helping some clients out with their wells and so forth. And really an area that I knew very little about at that time, water wells. So I joined the National Groundwater to learn.
Right.
And it's, you know, I've never stopped since that time. I've just worked in research. Our laboratory and everything we've carried on has been primarily in groundwater and wells ever since.
Yeah. And Michael, for you, kind of growing up with that background, I mean, it's kind of the family business. Did you ever give any thought to doing anything else?
I tried.
You tried.
It seems anecdotal to say that we had a laboratory in the backyard and kind of tagged along, but my dad instilled a curiosity, and so spending a lot of time, I was very active in scouting, spent a lot of time outdoors, and I would be able to take that home and look a little closer under the microscope or understand why processes happen. So I went into geology with a love of rocks. I mean, that's literally.
Yeah.
And my path, you know, led me back to water systems and working in the family business. It was kind of be temporary at first. There was a need for a geologist, and then there was a need for another geologist, and things just continued and have worked out well.
Yeah. As the McElhaney lecture that you were a part of, that always an incredible honor for those you know, from the industry to those that get chosen to do that. But for you, I would just guess it's made for an interesting 2017.
It really has. You know, the show season starts early on in January, and you hit the ground running, and that's also kind of the worst time of year to travel.
It is.
So I drove through some snowstorms, spent the night in the Denver airport because of bad weather, but you know, I saw a lot of the country.
Right.
One week in February, I went from Nebraska to Alaska and back through Seattle home.
Oh my gosh.
And then international during the summer. So it's been a great year.
Right.
I learned a lot of, well, I should say I learned a lot that I had a lot to learn.
Right.
And interacting with our customer base and knowing that there's both a lot of similarities and a lot of challenges that each of us in the different parts of the industry face, and that this sort of thing, that the organization brings us together to interact, is really going to be key moving forward. It's been a great year, though.
Yeah.
Honored.
Quite a year of recognition for the family. You as the winner of the Oliver Award, what does that mean to you?
Well, as I said this morning, you know, I've worked 50 years in water, 30 years in groundwater, and it seems like we were always working on principles and everything that we could take to the well owner and the well contractor, showing him how to better do things, you know, how to operate the wells simply much better because he now understood the biology or the chemistry of it.
Right.
And, you know, you do that, you work in that 30 years, you just, it's almost like you got blinders on in a way. You're not paying attention to anything else, you're just doing that, you know. And so really the award is kind of for me, is a culmination of a lot of that work. You know, it's kind of like saying, well, you know, that's really kind of what you didn't really work for the award, but since it's a big award, why, it says thank you in a way. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your father's been in this industry, and both of you are very incredibly well respected in this industry. But for you, his kind of growing up in a household, and kind of your thoughts on his recognition and just kind of what he's meant and what he's done in this industry.
Well, they're big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
And I think the thing to get past was, you're John's son. And but given the tools and kind of being shown, the ability to dig a little deeper, to ask the right questions, to be humble about your knowledge and respect others' knowledge, and make your own path. And being given the right tools and a great group of people to work with, it led me to my year, and I look back with a certain fondness to the way I was raised and the professional guidance I've been given, and I was really excited when the Oliver Award was announced, and that we could kind of share this time in Nashville together. It was a big win for a father and son team. I know that's not abnormal in the industry where family ties run deep, but I'm very proud of it.
Certainly unique for us.
Yeah. Made for a fun week.
Right.
Well, congratulations to the both of you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, and it's going to be an excellent year coming up, but maybe a little easier on the travel for you, 2018.
I'll probably find myself about mid-February wondering, do I need to go somewhere?
I forgot something.
Or my wife might be sending me off.
Yeah, that might be. Yeah, so much. Thanks for the time. Award winners, a great week here, Groundwater Week 2017.
Thank you.
Thank you.